Howdy boys and girls, Mr. Veve here, and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to write Cornell notes. And these are the types of notes we want you guys to use throughout the course here. So let's just kind of get right to it. Let's see how we're going to divide the page for those of you that have never written Cornell notes before. And for those of you that have, we're going to kind of show you the way we would like to see them done. So let's get right to it. Let's clear the screen here. So now what's very important is to know you have this sheet of paper, and imagine it's a lot longer than it is right here. How you need to divide the paper is very, very important. So over on the margin over here, you are going to have a straight line down, okay? And we're going to have another line across that hopefully extends all the way, and then another one down here. Now imagine, of course, this goes to the entire length of paper. The part down at the bottom should be just a few lines. The part at the top should be just a few lines too. That middle portion should be the majority of your paper. So here we go. First things first, what we want you to write in this top portion up here is the objective. Now, this is going to be the TEAC that you're studying. So we would like for you to write, your notes are based on a certain video or a certain section of the book, based on whatever objective or mission you're working on. So let's say that you're working on the first mission, and the TEACs that you have is TEACs 4D. Okay, so what we'd like you to do is write this thing right here, and then write out what the language of that TEACs is. And you can find that on your walkthrough. So if you look on your walkthrough, you can write that objective. This is for you to understand what your notes are about, just so you don't have random notes all over the place. So top portion is going to be your objective. All right. So now, what are you supposed to write in the left-hand side down the sheet? Well, normally in Cornell notes, you want to write questions and things like that. What we're going to say these are, we want you to write key terms or phrases. All right, this is just so that you can organize what each section of your notes are about, almost like bullet points. Okay, now what you are going to have over in this area to the right, the huge area, is going to be all of your information. So your info, diagrams, definitions, etc. that go with your key terms. So for each key term, you'll have one key term from here, like a key term from over here, and then the information will be right here. Another key term or phrase, and the information will be right here. So that way you can kind of see your notes nice and organized in that way. All right, so the last portion, the very, very bottom, is going to be your summary. Now what we want your summary to be is after you've finished all the notes by looking at the reading or doing the videos or something like that, we want you to condense all of that information into, we'll say, 2+ complete sentences. So 2 or more complete sentences that kind of summarize all the information that you just got. Putting it into your own words is extremely important. That's how you know whether or not you understand it. Now, don't forget that if you do have questions that you want to remind yourself to ask, you can kind of put questions over here as well. So if you have them, you can put them there, and that can remind you to ask them of the instructor before you actually move on. So again, top, write out the objective, whatever you're working on. If you need help finding what that objective is, talk to your instructor. They'll be able to help you. Left-hand side is going to be the key terms or phrase, like matter or physical changes or something like that. Over to the right, right next to whatever that key term is, whatever the relevant information for that key term or phrase is. Include your diagrams here, your definitions, just general information that you get. And then on the very bottom, the summary of 2 or more complete sentences. It's really, really important that you guys understand this. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of us. We're here to help you. Hope this helps you out right now.